Hey, hi, this is Mahir Verma Pandeti. Today I'm going to give a small project on detection of algorithmic network frequency in audio recordings. Here I'm going with my first slide. Yeah, well, coming to introduction to the problem. It was recently revealed that electric network frequency could be captured by image files, digital video, and audio, and could additionally be ill used in forensic research. Although the occurrence of the electric network frequency in multimedia content is to be established, and if the network frequency is not present, electric network frequency based forensic study would become impractical or even misleading. Misleading means to nowadays we are seeing that so many were recreating the another's audios like that. In this current paper, I'm addressing the problem of electric network frequency discovery in the digital audio recordings, which is modeled as the detection of weak electric network frequency signal polluted unknown colored white sense stationary. Audio recordings have been mainly captured through physical storage such as compact discs, DVDs, and flash drives, and we can also store them in cloud. However, with the new discovery of ENF is nothing but electric network frequency. The capturing and analysis of audio can be dramatically changed. Dramatical change, it can be changed very easily. Mm. Next, this one in picture we are seeing the moving coil loudspeaker. Here the sound wave is traveling into the loudspeaker. Here we can see that cone suspension support chassis. This is those are bar magnets on the either side of the coil loudspeaker. Input, we can see that a voltage signal at the bottom of that, and cone which supports that loudspeaker. And coming to next year, one of the main purpose of this research topic is to examine how the audio file could be captured through use of electric network frequency. The electric network frequency can also be very helpful in forensic audio examination. It can help in determining where and whether the audio has been recreated. I mean, it can track the location, confirm whether it was recorded at the time indicated, and recognize the date and time of the registering operation. Here we can see that sound transducers use electric energy to create mechanical vibrations to disturb the surrounding air producing sound, whether of an audible or inaudible frequency. Here in this diagram, we can see that wavelength. Wavelength is nothing but the difference between higher frequency and the lower frequency. Lambda indicates wavelength. The main theme of this research topic is this study can be instrumental in obtaining the audio files from multimedia contents. The study can also help in detecting audio tampering, which can improve the audio and video forensics compared to the other existing audio forensic solutions. Example, compression detection, reverberation measurement, microphone classification, etc. Electric network frequencies based solutions possess more advantages in terms of requiring less assumptions and being applicable to various situations. As such, the primary problem involved in ENF based audio forensics are ENF detection and estimation. Therefore, the electric network frequency is a promising means to tackling audio forensic problems. That means we can easily solve that. It will be very helpful to the forensic examinations. Next, for example, we can see the dog box sound. This pic shows the frequencies of that sound, the sound of the dog bark. We can see that from the wavelengths. We can see those frequencies, which is high and low. Description of the main description of this research. Most recently, the scientists have confirmed that audio or video can be captured through the use of electric network frequency. This tool helps in obtaining important information to sound detecting mechanisms. The researcher will attempt to demonstrate that the audio can be tracked from the different setting with the help of electric network frequency, which can also help in establishing the authenticity of the audio. Next, while coming to the advantages in the current digital era, we are in digital era, the application digital audiovisual as evidence has been widely used in the court of law civil to determine the judgment of the criminal cases, which highlights the importance of audiovisual files. The study can help in determining some of the most challenging cases in the court. Ferrara Atlantic 2021. With more dependence on the technology, there is an urgent need to validate in the digital order, is to maintain the reliability in the code. This study can help in creating teams of experts who are knowledgeable in the particular area. On the algorithm network frequency is an advanced technique depending upon the natural embedding of low frequency signal with digital audio file included by the recording. The audio within the close proximity cables devices carrying main electricity or by powering sound recording tools from the sources with poor supply. The current study will also help in establishing the techniques and procedures which could be used in obtaining the audios. In this slide, we can see that telecommunication network. Here, one side we have transmitter, and other side we have receiver. We can see those graphs as the main difference is in transmitter, the analog to digital conversation, but in receiver, digital to analog. Here, transmitter will encode the information, receiver the decode. Here you can see modulation, demodulation, multiplexing, demultiplexing, multiple while similarities, both transmitter and receiver have multiple access. Again, advantages in largely the field of audio forensics is still new and not widely explored. Therefore, the study will help in shedding more light in the field of study. This, therefore, will be very important in that it will help in meeting future needs for sound forensic experts. The system of training and educating future experts at degree level is effective and robust, and it will be more reliable. Opportunities for learners to get more ideas of the electronic network examination, which are currently limited to theories. As of now, it is only theory, but in future we can expert this type of technology. Unlike other sound forensic methods, where teaching can be sustained through practical application of various tools and techniques. The current research aims to build the way for learning bodies to introduce an effective and a low-cost system to allow learners to participate in the practical notations of electronic network frequency examination technique. The system contains effective low noise and microcomputer electrical circuit, nothing but it's a chip, I think, which will gather key frequency information with consistent date and time information and spontaneously save the gathered resources in the cloud storage facility. Here we can see some example frequency ranges. Subwoofer is, it's an extra speaker. Its frequency range is up to 10 hertz to 100 hertz, and bass is 20 hertz to 3 kilohertz. Mid-range 1 kilohertz to 10 kilohertz. Tweeter 3 kilohertz to 30 kilohertz. These are some generalized frequency ranges for their descriptive units. Limitation. While coming to limitation, there are potential faults in the ENF approach, since the ENF signal can possibly show light offset, particularly when compared to the database. It is mostly noticed in cases where the audio runs for less than 10 minutes. It has been confirmed that getting an exact match can hinge on the interval of the audio record. It is significant to observe the restrictions audio signal has research put forward that the audio recording tools and recording setting affect the status of the electric network frequency signals implanted in the audio file. The environmental factors which can interfere with the audio recordings consist of wave interface besides movement of the recording tools. Furthermore, research suggests when there is over one audio source is produced during recording session, there is possibility for damaging interference from refractions and compressions having a noise cancelling effect. This can cause the ENF signal to appear at the different strengths or not appear at all. Movement of the device can cause electron network frequency traces to become distorted and indistinguishable. It is also suggested that the signal to noise ratio SNR of the recording device can affect the strength of electric network frequency signal. If a device has particularly low signal to noise ratio, the ENF signal is likely to be more prominent and vice versa. Critique detail analysis. In the modern era, a huge amount of digital information is available in the form of audio, image, video, and other sensor recordings. These recordings are generally stored on the disk and other storage like cloud, and contain metadata labeling such as insignificant data as the date and time as well as the location of the recording. On the other hand, digital instruments can be utilized to amend the stored data, developing forensic devices to validate multimedia records, whether it is genuine or not, in an active field of research. The modern methods in literature work for the electric network frequency signal examination usually needs extended period of multimedia record to examine likeness between the removed electric network frequency signal with the electric network frequency data bank, as electric network frequency patterns may show self-similarity with time. The pseudo-periodic status of ENF configurations is because of cyclic movement and the power supply and demand, as well as the control schedule used to standardize the power grids, as rise in the power load of the grid makes the supply frequency to go down briefly. The power control structure identifies the frequency cut, and extra power is drained from the neighboring areas to recompose the bigger demand. In the forensic usage of the electronic network frequency examination, the impacts of that pseudo interrupted patterns is decreased in case audiovisual signal is long period, normally 10 to 15 minutes. Creating tools to validate relatively short videos will aid in the improvement, the impact, and the benefit of the electric network based forensic methods. It's like Carantadis and Cotropolis. There are two main key approaches for locating the electric network frequency signals. First one is gathering of ENF signals using special tools such as frequency disturbance recorders, while the other technique is to accept them for multimedia. These methods have been applied in the current digital world to obtain some vital, important information for numerous devices. To validate the file reference database is more important to keep the value of electric network frequency signals mined from same period and from the same part as the file is needed. Since majority of the forensics is carried out after a sequence of events, a data bank of electric network frequency signals need to be built for nearly all areas and all times. Here we can see the sound transducers. Here we have an audio amplifier, and there are three-level pass filters, namely high pass filter, band pass filter, low pass filter. Here we can see the audio amplifier is getting into those filters, and we can see the output. Filter means high frequency, and middle of the we have mid range, mid frequency, bass, low frequency. I think we have previously seen what is Twitter frequency range and mid frequency range and bass frequency range. When audio or video files, the electric network frequency signals are similarly being stored together due to electromagnetic effects from the power line. Electric network frequency signals can also be incorporated in the multimedia. Therefore, the electric network frequency signals in audio or video files can be used to digital forensics to define if the recording file is adjusted or not. The ways to improve the research. Using stimulation tools such as MATLAB can improve the learning exercise in this field. This will give the students and everybody a real feeling when conducting a research. Learning how to organize the research materials. Use numerous resources and previous literature works to build the research. I think we got to the end conclusion. The current research work established the importance of using newly developed tools such as ENF to capture and analyze the audio video files from recordings. This technique can really help in improving the field of audio or digital forensic and improve the overall performance of the field. Here we can go through some of the famous researchers references. Okay, thank you. Have a great day.